it's very interesting to see this, guys. I hope that
And how
we will have something to think about. I noticed this video like yesterday, and I'm thinking that maybe it's okay for me to have some kind of commentary. So maybe we'll listen to what it says.
businesses not allowed to open.
The Canada Emergency Response Benefit will provide $2,000 a month. We're facilitating a wage subsidy up to 75%.
Then came
All right, so this is about the Prime Minister of Canada.
Yeah!
Giving $2,000 to the community in this kind of pandemic. And there's a sequence now about an interview of the Filipina. Let's see.
$150 billion and counting.
So the question, of course, are these measures helping Canadians? Is this enough? Nym Galvez was laid off from her job as a hotel attendant, and she joins me now from Surrey, British Columbia. Good to see you, Nym.
Hi, Rosemary. Thanks for having me.
So you were laid off, not surprisingly, as hotels and the tourism sector closed down. What have you done to help yourself, and how has the government helped you?
The government helped us with the CERB, the $2,000 benefit that they're giving us. But aside from that, there's not much available for the workers, and it's pretty disappointing. But we're hoping in the long run or long term, the government will figure out something for the workers, especially in my industry. We are the most hardly hit because we rely on tourism for our business and for our work. And seeing how things right now, it's gonna be a while before people want to travel or stay in hotels.
I noticed that her message from the interview is very discouraging, because in that she should be very thankful for the first minutes of the interview, but what she says is disappointing. She's not even grateful. She's not even grateful. I don't understand what this woman is talking about.
Your daughter, who is in the Philippines, is that right?
Yes. So aside from myself, I'm helping a family in Philippines, and I'm sending them money mostly every month. And the living expenses in Vancouver alone is very expensive. From $2,000, my rent is almost $1,500, $500. What's left for food and groceries, and that's nothing. And
oh, wait a minute. You are so ungrateful. You are so ungrateful. Very, very ungrateful, ma'am. That's too much, ma'am. That's too much. I don't know where did you get your pride. Saan ka kumukuha ng lakas, ate? How come you could say that the $2,000 is nothing? Number one, it supports you to pay your rent. It supports you to have at least a shelter and food on your table. And why are you thinking that you have to support your family in Philippines? Of course you have to support them. I understand that, because I also have a family in Philippines and I support them as well. But the problem here is you and I have a problem, because my problem about you is that you are not thinking that Philippine government is also giving a help for families in Philippines. Don't you understand that? And what I don't like about you, ma'am, is that you are very, very ungrateful to the government that are helping you. And you are misrepresenting Filipinos who are thankful of what they can receive. I don't understand, ma'am, because from this interview, I don't know, my feeling is that I'm a little bit mad. At the same time, I'm so angry of how you are thinking. Ang sarap mong batukan, te, ng pamaypay. Kasi, bakit ka nagiging bakit ka madi-disappoint? May tumutulong na nga sa'yo, hindi ba? Someone is already helping you to provide for your needs. And remember, ma'am, we are in a pandemic. So what are you expecting? You are not the only one who are not working. Okay? There are also other industries that you have to think about, not just yourself. And for one thing, the only people maybe that are working in this time of pandemic are those who are working in the state, the health workers, the firefighters, the police, and the drivers, and other sectors that are needed in these times of pandemic. And there should be a consideration or a cooperation from you, ma'am, because that kind of help is rarely given in these times of pandemic. And I don't understand why you have to be so filled of complaints.
I am using other resources like credit card to stay afloat.
And how long do you think you can go on like that, Nym?
That's not long. Like after a couple of months, and I'm not just speaking for myself, I'm speaking for my coworkers, the hotel industry, and I'm sure a lot of us, not just hospitality industry, is hit hard with this. The majority.
I understand there are many people who are suffering right now, and I truly understand that, because I also have friends who are laid off from work, and they are working in restaurants. Some of the restaurants here in Sweden had laid off their employees. One of my friend who have a salon, she have to remove some of her employees because she cannot afford. Otherwise, if she still have them, she might have to give up her business so soon. But I'm thinking, ma'am, that you are just thinking about yourself, like just for the matter of $2,000, and that is just nothing for you. That's just nothing. Are you kidding me? Are you out of your mind?
Majority of workers are struggling, and
everybody is struggling, mom, not just you, and not just your co-workers. Everyone is struggling. Even us who are working as health workers, we are also struggling. We don't want this kind of pandemic. We didn't wish that, and no one wished that it will happen. But I just hope that you will come into your right mind on the right time. And what I don't like with this woman is that she even...
It's too bad, Michael.
She even organized a strike in Canada.
So many supporters. The workers are very happy.
Of course, the supporters are happy because they all have the same mind like you. Those kind of people like you who are going against the government in times of difficulties are the people who are not trustworthy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah!
You should be thinking about the community, ma'am. You know that this kind of sickness is very difficult to handle for everybody. The situation is difficult to handle for everyone, not just you. And you are just going out to organize a strike in the midst of a pandemic.
I feel the support, and we're very thankful for experience our job. How we do it every day. Every day. This is what we do every day. Yes. Let's see how you feel.
Exactly.
And you are not the only one working every day. I work every day. Some of my colleagues work every day. Do you know how hard we work in being a health worker? Sometimes we are called to go on our job, even on our day off. We are called to cover up our colleagues who are sick. and you are just thinking about yourselves, you know what? If you are a very thankful person, you should be considering to care about the company that takes care of you. You should be thinking about the government that takes care of you. You know, you are a migrant in Canada. You should be a law-abiding citizen. You should at least, I know that you care for other people. I understand that, ma'am. But but my problem about you is that, why do you have to organize a strike? Why don't you organize something that others would benefit? Why won't you organize something, for example, that would find a solution on the problem, like a livelihood or something? You know, you shouldn't be thinking of the strike, because what does those people that follow you or your supporters, what do you gain from that? Did it give you something in that day? Did it give you something to survive?
You're working for 1 week and you're dead.
That's great. Why anyone?
And that person that interviews you, ay nako, ewan ko na lang talaga, masakit ang ulo ko sa inyo. Ewan ko. Hindi ko kaya. Hindi ko alam kung ano ang iniisip mo, ate, kasi bakit kailangan mong ipakita yung pagiging Pilipina mo sa ganyang bagay? Ang hirap isipin eh. It's difficult for me to understand your mindset. So disrespectful to the government you are staying at, and I just hope that you would realize
Anyone who's not a hotel worker should be invested in this strike.
Because this contract is going to change the city, it's going to change the industry, it's going to change the lives of workers. We're not just asking for money. Of course we need money. This city is so damn expensive.
But of course, it's always about money. So I do not understand your meaning, ma'am. I literally don't. Please, it just makes me so mad right now, because for the first, it's I mean, this is my first time in my whole life to see a woman so disrespectful in the government that supports them, and as well, still her mindset is like twisted, that she even have to organize a strike in Canada in the midst of pandemic, in the midst of difficulties where the government needs support. The government needs support. The community needs support. The community needs solution to solve the problem. And you are just creating a lot of troubles, ma'am. I just hope you realize that. I just hope so. And you are misrepresenting the Filipino nation. I mean, that's my word. You misrepresent the Filipino nation. So, I don't know what to say. But guys, I thank you so much for watching, and I am so much swayed by the emotion that I have right now because of this woman. If you search her on Google or on YouTube, you can easily find her. And I do not know what to say much more than that, but I hope to see you soon. By the way, guys, if you want to have your logo customized, you can contact me. You can see the logo over here. I think over here, yeah, there's a logo over there, and the channels that I provided their logo. And if you want channel art, you can as well see it on the right corner of this window. There are thumbnails and the channel art with the name of the channels that I have already made it for. For example, we have Melvin Blue TV, we have It's Me Carlin, Josephine Gimoro, Jam Sam Rasta Official, and I just hope to see you again, guys, and God bless.